Hi, everybody. Today, I want to hit on a critical point for foreigners, for expatriates that are in China, which is the China's 6-year rule for foreigners. In 2019, China introduced a significant change to its individual income tax system by implementing the 6-year rule for foreigners. This rule, which starts applying in 2024, determines how foreign residents are taxed on their overseas income. According to the revised IIT system, foreigners who reside in China for 183 days or more each calendar year are considered tax residents. If a foreign individual remains a tax resident for more than 6 years, they become liable for tax on their global income, including income from foreign sources. And this is known as the 6-year rule. China's tax rates are relatively high for high-income earners, 35% for annual taxable income between 660,000 and 960,000 RMB. That's the annual income. And 45% for income that's exceeding 960,000 RMB per annum. Now, due to these rates, foreigners often seek to avoid individual income tax on their overseas income. The year 2024 is crucial, as it is the first time the 6-year rule will be enforced. Foreigners need to carefully review their tax residency status and consider strategies to reset their 6-year period. On March 16th, 2019, China's Ministry of Finance and the State Taxation Administration issued an announcement, number 34, which outlines the calculation of tax residency for foreigners. And the key points from this announcement were: the 6-year period calculation starts from January 1st, 2019. Any residency prior to this date does not count. It's nullified. A year of residence is defined as staying in China for at least 183 days within a calendar year, which is January to December. And the days spent in China for less than 24 hours in a single day are not counted. So let me give you an example. Let's say Mr. Chen, who's a Hong Kong resident, works in Shenzhen. He travels to Shenzhen every Monday morning and returns every Friday evening. His stays are less than 24 hours on the Monday and less than 24 hours on the Friday, and he spends his weekends in Hong Kong. Hence, for tax purposes, Mr. Chen is considered to be in China for only 3 days per week, Tuesday, Wednesday, and Thursday. Within 52 weeks in a year, his total stay amounts to 156 days, which is less than 183 days, which is required to be a tax resident. Consequently, Mr. Chen's overseas income remains tax exempt in China. Now, according to the Ministry of Commerce and the State Administration of Taxation, if a foreigner has stayed in China for fewer than 183 days in any year within the previous 6 years, or if they leave China for more than 30 consecutive days, that will reset the 6-year period. So to give you an example, let's say Mr. Smith relocated to Shanghai on January 1st, 2015, and has been living there ever since. However, since the counting of years started only in January 1st, 2019, they are not yet subject to global income tax in China. To avoid the worldwide income tax starting in 2025, this individual has decided to spend January and February 2024 in Hong Kong. By leaving China for over 30 consecutive days, this resets their 6-year period. Now, from 2025 onwards, if a foreign individual has lived in China for 183 days or more in each year over the previous 6 years and has not left for more than 30 consecutive days in any year, they will be taxed on their global income. To give you an example, Mrs. Patel moved to Beijing on January 1st, 2019, Except for a 2-month absence in 2025, she has lived in China for at least 183 days each year and has never left for over 30 days. Their tax obligations in China are as follows. 2019, 2020, 2021, 22, 23, and 24, they are taxed on their China-sourced income. 2025, reset, tax on worldwide income, but because of the reset, 2026 is considered their first year once again, and they are only taxed on their China-sourced income. In this example, the 2-month absence in 2025 triggered the 6-year rule, making him liable for global income tax starting in 2025, though the absence allows this person to reset the tax obligations in 2026. Now, the 6-year rule affects various types of income, including wages, service remuneration, author's fees, royalties, business income, interest, dividends, lease income, property transfer income, contingent income, etc. As a result, foreigners in China should manage their residence days and departure times carefully to avoid any unexpected tax liabilities. Now the question is, can Woodburn help you? If you are a foreigner that is watching this video, we are offering a free 30-minute call where we can discuss the challenges you are encountering on your China business journey and how we can then help you accelerate your success and optimize, ultimately, your tax situation. In the show notes, you will find a link to my diary. Don't hesitate to reach out. Take care and goodbye.